ASC 340 and actually being able to capitalize a lot of your commissions and a lot of your Stripe fees. So that way they got recognized in the same period to really help with gross profit reporting. That was a super cool use case that I was, as a former financial analyst, just so excited for you guys to be able to see that, like, all-in profitability across your revenue channels, particularly with Stripe. So we'd love to hear more about that and what you guys were able to enable there.
I don't know how many folks deal with Apple App Store reporting or Google Play or PayPal or Stripe or Curly, but everyone has their own system. They have their own complexities, and bringing all that data to help us drive our story. If anything, we're a pretty simple model. At this point, we have an annual subscription. So when we're recognizing our revenue, it's being spread over those 12 months. And by Apple App Store fees and Google Play, they're pretty significant dollars specifically, that be able to capitalize those and amortize based on the same schedule as the recognized revenue. Super valuable in that respect, that we're able to help tell the story to gross profitability specific for those. And so be able to capture that as an additional complexity to finding a subledger that can really tell the full story of that subscription. That's really something that's been crucial, obviously, for finding a strong partner for a subledger as well. But yeah, there's also something to be said of these systems. When you export a report into Excel, they tell you a story. A lot of the time, it doesn't give you all the fields that you may want. And sometimes you need to go through an API feed, and kind of crushes an accountant's soul of like, all right, now I have to rely on my data analyst or running through SQL to get the full picture at some point. So yeah, the beauty of our job, keeping us on our toes, and bringing all this data together also, in that respect, I think keeps us fresh a little bit, obviously, to, accounting helps drive business decisions, and finding a source and, supplying that information to your leadership to be able to drive those business decisions is key.